I'm Richard Clarke. In this video, I offer comments on Ramana Maharshi's 40 Verses on Reality, drawn from years of practice. Together, we explore the depths of Ramana's teachings on self-realization and liberation. This week's reading from 40 Verses on Reality is verse 40. Verse 24. The inert body does not say I. Reality consciousness does not emerge. Between the two, and limited to the measure of the body, something emerges as I. It is this that is known as Chit Jata Granthi, the knot between the conscious and the inert, and also as bondage, soul, subtle body, ego, samsara, mind, and so forth. The body does not say I. Being consciousness, the self, does not identify itself as an ego or a body. It's always free and untouched, always the knower. The metaphor of the knot between the conscious and the inert is used to describe what seems to tie the self to the body, to tie this open awareness to physical matter. This is how the vast absolute, being consciousness, can seem to manifest in a limited form like the body. What is this knot? It's entirely mental. It's the tangle of assumptions and ideas about who we are, what brings us happiness, what we are like, and what the world is like, ideas about other people and relationships, and on top of all of this, our own internal conditioning. All of this works together and determines how we feel and think about everything. Ramana said it's known also as bondage, soul, subtle body, ego, samsara, mind, and so forth. A lot of different words for the same thing. It's a big mess, an enormous knot tying together all of our ideas about ourselves and the world, all illuminated by the pure consciousness which we are, which is touched by none of it. The core, the center of this knot, what ties it all together, is the I thought, the idea that we exist as a separate entity. After the mind imagines the I thought, the mind organizes all the thoughts of everything else, others, the world, and some idea of a higher power, everything in relation to this imagined I. When the I thought dissolves, so does any sense of separation. The I and everything that depends on the I all fall together. What remains is what exists, and can never be negated or removed. This existence, consciousness, bliss that you are. This is why Ramana's emphasis is on self-inquiry. Self-inquiry reveals the knowledge of who you are always, who you have been, and who you will always be. Who you are always does not come and go. There is no alternative to existence consciousness. You are that. Know that you are that. This sums up the entire teaching of Ramana Maharshi. Now, some ideas for practice. This, I thought, is your idea of your identity. It's formed by the assumptions you made early in your life about your apparent existence as a separate entity. Investigate within yourself. Is this idea of yourself always the same? Has it been different at one time of your life from another time? Is it present all of the time, every day? What about during deep sleep? There's no I thought in deep sleep, and people find deep sleep so refreshing. That this I thought ceases during deep sleep demonstrates that this idea of self, this ego, is not something that appears all the time. I wonder who I am when this I thought is not active. This is certainly a productive line of inquiry. Investigate within yourself if the I thought is not present always. What is here always? How can anything that comes and goes be my real identity? Do I come and go? Another productive line of inquiry. Ask, who am I? You know that you exist. You are not what is temporary. Just what is your real identity? What exists? Who exists? Who am I? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this Ramana Maharshi video, subscribe, like, and send me a comment.